Change is inevitable. Over the last 4 million years, the pinnacle of human technology was the stone axe. My grandmothers had no electricity when they were born, and my daughter was born 3 years before the first iPhone. Change is inevitable, and the current pandemic is only accelerating it. Unless we learn to thrive through change, leadership failure is all but certain. Leaders must help their team to accept and drive change by doing 3 things. 1. Fostering curiosity. 2. Repeat after me. You win or you learn. 3. Building resilience. Point number 1. Curiosity. This is how we've always done it. I'm always curious when I hear this, and then I start asking questions. The answer is usually humans and team tend to settle, and it's natural for us to stay on the beaten path. What is really funny is that it does not matter where the path is good or bad. This is the reason why we must foster curiosity every day by infusing a healthy dose of pressure into our organization. When you hear crickets, keep asking, keep challenging. There is always a better way. You must believe it. To keep your organization curious, you should never settle. Once a result is obtained, after the proverbial pat on the back, you should immediately set a more ambitious target. What is my favorite question? What's next? In my case, what's next is point number 2. You win or you learn. Why is change tough? Because it requires failure. Nobody likes it, but you must fail early, often and with gusto. The disdain of failure distracts us from our search for the learning and pushes us toward making excuses rather than elevating ourselves. This is where you can make a difference by communicating exquisitely and reminding everyone that we do not win or lose. We win or we learn. If you look for the learning, you cannot and will never fail. Just remember the one exception. No, not you this time. You cannot make the same mistake twice. If you are consistent with your drive to learn and improve, you will show the team that what matters is to learn from mistakes and grow. This will create an organization where it's safe to experiment and to innovate without fear of failure or the need to make excuses. And now for the third point, build resilience. Resilience. My 2 grandmothers taught me that. Resilience is the mental equivalent of training for a marathon or climbing Mount Everest. Try to do either without proper training. You can build resilience only by training your team, not by telling them. Lead by example, encourage and give time for individual reflection. In a world where everything is now, this may seem like a luxury, but without self-reflection, one cannot recognize patterns, learn, and build the resilience to accept change and continue the effort required to succeed. A few practical examples? Share books you read, discuss them with the team, be active on LinkedIn, encourage meditation, do not send email or call after office hours, respect vacation time. Build resilience, because without it, no team will be able to run the marathon of change. Once your team is comfortable with change because you 1. Foster curiosity, 2. You win or you learn, and 3. You are resilient, whatever result they have achieved will become sustainable through the inevitable change. Now you can focus on results and the future, my next 2 chapters of my story. But for now, I ask you to reflect. What will you change from tomorrow? Let me know down below, and thank you.